Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us on this journey to love. And so I share messages that come through from guidance from all of us who are on this TF journey, through people that come to me for healings, readings, and also for channeled letters. And so it's really guidance from all of us working together who are all part of this soul group, helping each other come into reunion. And I was talking in the earlier video today and saying that grandmother energy was around, and I just pulled a Work Your Light oracle as I was loading up the last video, and guess what card it was? It was the grandmother card. So it is Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations to the divine plan. So I'm going to read the guidance for today. So really strong guidance energy, a grandmother and Virgin Mary energy around today. And she kind of looks like her as well. So, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before, that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to be the mother of their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. And Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. So that's just what I was saying the other day about doing this TF storybook. That everyone's story is valuable. So nobody's story is better than another. There is absolutely, everyone's story, everyone's experience, everyone's challenges, everyone's synchronicities is just as valuable, as important as each other, because together it does tell a collective story as well, because I'm sure there'll be huge synchronicities between everyone's stories, and that's also really lovely, because it also gives you that kind of like warm, feeling of not being alone on this journey. So again, I'm starting to get responses back from people, so I just want to say thank you so much. If you want to share your story, then in a collection of TF stories, then please do. All details are in the link. I send you a set of questions, and then you can tell your story basically and help share it with others. Be a part of this divine plan, helping others. So, and if you're not sure whether that's a good thing for you to do or not, just ask yourself, is it true for me to be included in this book, right? And if when you ask that, then it feels that you're uplifted, then it is something that you should do to help you. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right, then it's fine, it's not for you. But it could be a stepping stone. It could be a seed for you to go on to write your full story. It could be a stepping stone for you to write a full book. So that's the thing, the seeds of creation start from very small, and being part of a collective will help, basically. So the light activation is, beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light within me be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. So there you go. May we all surrender to our part of this glorious divine plan. Now, with that, I'm also going to talk about something which came up quite, and it is my experience. So I'm going to talk about when you have more than one twin. Not that they have... So basically, that the vibration of your twin flame, you can have a couple, basically. And again, if you don't feel this is true for you, it's not true for you. It is very, very, very rare. Just like, so the reason why this came about was I did a healing for a lady a long time ago, and she asked for a healing with her twin, and lots of things happened, lots of things came out. She then came to me a while later and said, I'd like to have another healing. And this time it's for somebody else. And it came through again saying that it was her twin. And I was like, well, how can they both be her twin? And they showed me this. What they showed me was a sunflower head. And basically that the sunflower head, and the reason why this is very specific, there's a penny here, which is synchronistic for somebody else, so you know who you are. But it shows the sunflower head is broken into two. So there's a split head here. So, and I was like, well, they're both your twins. They share the same vibration. So the three of you together are a twin. You know, basically you share the same vibration as all of the, you know, as the three of you, right? And so the purpose of you meeting the first twin was to lay the groundwork for the second twin. And so that you would be together, right? But the reason why you felt all the same things is because actually they share the same vibration energetically, right? So remembering that this is energy, we are just pure energy. And the reason why we feel so incredible with our twins is because they are vibrating in the same frequency. They have the same energetic blueprint. Now, so this happened for this lady. And then it triggered for me, as with everything, you know, you learn parts of your journey when it's the right time, and other people will come in to give you pieces of your jigsaw, right? Now, it was also true for me. I had met somebody a long time ago before I met my twin, and it reminded me, and this person is now very famous. He's in the music, he's a singer. But I met him before he was famous, and he was in the, he's American. And so I met him, he came to stay at my house before he was famous because my best friend, her husband is a famous music producer. So, or, you know, partner was a famous music producer, and he was producing an album for him. So he came to stay with me in London when he was doing some gigs. And anyway, we had a really, nothing happened, but it was just very significant that it felt different with him. And we had a very, very close connection, even though he was only here for a few weeks. But it was really significant. I never forgot that, because it was so powerful and so strong. So when I'd done the healing for this lady, and basically it came out that it was both twin energy and they were split. So it was basically like, you imagine, you know, a cell splits in two. So you're both, well, twins basically. So you're triplet energy, basically. And so then after doing this healing for this lady, I was like, that's come through for you. And so then that weekend I had a B&B guest, and he was a researcher, and he was talking to me about, he was a medical researcher, and he was talking about a sunflower, and when it, basically when a cancerous cell is one that mutates and has multiple cells. And so he was telling me about the sunflower that then has multiple cells, but they've just been split. And so, again, it was another confirmation to say that, yes, this is what you've just seen. So I was like, okay. And then the reason why I'm talking about it today, because it was true for me, it was true for this other lady, that's the only two. So that's the reason why I haven't spoken about it, because it's so rare, and I was told it was very, very rare. And then yesterday, another lady came to me, and the reason why I'm doing this video is because this penny is very significant to her story. So I'm just giving this lady particularly extra confirmation of her story. Because she also came to me and said that she had the same thing. She'd had a twin, and then there was this other person. And I was able to say to her straight away, well, actually, they're both your twins because they share the same vibration as you. And one came along to open the pathway for the other person. And so basically it's like, because when I met that first one, I wasn't aware at all, but I knew it felt different. It felt very, very different. And the connection that we had was so close. And then suddenly, then that changed. And then it was something, and then basically, then I met my twin, but it was like that connection that I had with that first person was so powerful and so strong. And it was just really, really powerful. So I just want to say that this can happen, you know, but also I've been told when I did the healing for this first lady, and this was a long time, this is probably about 6 months ago. The other interesting thing, both ladies contacted me yesterday on the same day. So I was like, right, okay, I know I have to, there's 3 of us now. I know I have to do a video about it because, you know, if 3 of us have experienced it, then although it is rare, then other people might have experienced it as well. But generally what happens is you meet your first person, the first vibrational match, your first twin, if you like, to then put you, because it's like this is why I've chosen this picture. It's like one that is like opening the path, and then it's like the stronger vibrational is the one that you're going to be with, right? So it's like that vibration is split, but this one is stronger, right? So this is the twin match, although this one is sharing that same vibration as well, but it's just slightly not as strong, right? Because again, and it just really makes you realize it is about energy, it is about vibrational matching and the DNA blueprint, right? And there is no getting away from it. When you do feel that connection, then it is beyond anything else. Because when I met that first guy, nothing happened with us, and he, you know, basically he was just staying as working for my friend's husband, doing an album over in the UK, and that's the thing about believing that anything is possible, because he went on to becoming super famous and winning, I think he won a Grammy and stuff. And I often think, oh my God, you were sat in my kitchen playing the guitar. How bizarre is that? And we had this amazing kind of very spiritually connected connection, which was just, I didn't really understand it at the time, but now it all makes sense. So that's what I'm saying as well. So if it is true for you, then that's why I'm doing this video, because it could be. So it could have made you feel very confused, but it is that there is, in some very rare cases, you can have more than one twin, and it is when that energy is split between them, right? But there is one that will have a stronger vibration. So one comes in to open you up and then open the way for the next twin. But again, very rare. Also, if it's not true for you, you'll know it. I mean, immediately for me, it opened up something for me, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's happened to me. So it will be either, yeah, that doesn't resonate at all, or it'll be, yeah, that's, and you'll know straight away. So anyway, I just thought I'd share, because it is quite amazing, because the other lady that came to me, it was very significant about a penny. And when I came to look at the sunflower, guess what was right underneath it? The penny. So amazing how this works. Amazing how Spirit wants to get the messages out. It really does blow me away. So I really hope that that helps. All right, take care. Bye.